Okay. Where are we going? Bridge. Cool. You didn't actually get a GTR, did you? Jesus Christ. Alright, let's go. Alright, actually no line here. Go like this, and then it's like right about here. And up we go. It's not over. These trees are very tricky. Through those. Oh, we got a half a mile to go. It's okay, he's gonna nail the gas trying to catch up. He might crash. Come on, baby, come on! Great race. Holy shit, we're in a GTR. Let's go, Mandinga. Sure, if you're interested. Ooh, evaded me. Thought I had him. Not going very fast. Car can't be that good, right? Yeah, looks like a red Audi. You're already right here. Oh shit! What is going on? Find like the one level 9 out there. Sucks for him too. He finds like the one level 8 out there, and then I find... Oh my god. Some inconsiderate douchebag. Let's go. Well, guess we had to make it exciting, right? Alright, 15 seconds out of the first shrink and we've already found our showdown car. I'm going to try not to eliminate anyone in the interest of having an exciting showdown. So that'll be it for seeking races this game. I've already dropped an 8 and a 9 also, so... We might not have a single level 10 opponent by the end of this, just by the fact that I've done so. Everyone else is going to be in low-level cars, trying to eliminate each other. Maybe one person climbs from 5 to 10. But we might be against other level 9s, in which case, I have the best level 9. And honestly, if I have a Cosworth, there's almost no one who can beat me unless they pull the pin from me. We're in Arena 7. Bridge? No one drives this better than I do. This is my arena. Now that I said that, watch me get brutally beaten. Alright. Well, anyway, this should be a good time for me to tell the story about Crazy Busan Girl. So, my last day in Busan, after I saw Giants at Dinos, I went over to, I was walking to my room for the final time. It was like midnight Eastern time. And this 25-ish-year-old Korean girl, like this high on me, was like, hey, excuse me. She was like walking the other direction and stopped me. And she was like, at first I thought she was asking me to take a picture with her, which I was very excited to do, but she was like, no, she was like, actually, I want you to draw for me. She wanted me to draw pictures for her, and I was like, sure, but why? She's like, it's so I can get my license. So apparently she was trying to become a therapist or something. So, like, okay, so we sat down at the tables that were right next to us. We were like outside a restaurant, and obviously there was no one there, just like midnight KST. So she gives me like a horizontal list of like 6 things to draw. There was like a mountain, or sorry, was there a mountain? Mountain might actually have been one of them, or was it a volcano? Whatever they were. Like, it was like a house, a river, a snake, like, so while I'm drawing these things, she's like asking me normal questions that you would ask someone you just met, like, what brings you to Korea? Do you have any brothers and sisters? What do you do for work? Stuff like that. So naturally, me being terrible at multitasking, I took like a hot 20 minutes to finish these drawings because I was like having to divert my efforts. But eventually, finally finished drawing. Then she like started trying to use the drawings to tell me about myself. That was like the whole point of the exercise. So she was like saying the most generic shit that would like apply to literally anyone, like the stuff a psychic would say. And like the one thing that stuck with me was she said, because of the way you drew this, that tells me that you worry. And I'm like, well, yeah, everyone worries. And she's like, apparently, like, and she's like, we surround ourselves with people who are like ourselves, or something like that. I don't think the translation fully went through when she was trying to translate this, because we were talking, like, through our phones, like, we'd say something to translate it, because we, like, my Korean knowledge was a little too basic for what she was saying. Her English knowledge was a little too basic for what she was saying, so yeah, anyway, just like some cryptic stuff like that. And then eventually someone who worked at the restaurant was like, hey, you guys gotta leave, and like comes outside and starts putting the chairs up onto the tables. And so she's like, hey, I know a movie theater on the 13th floor of this building, and there's a place outside we can sit and continue this. You want to go up there with me? So naturally, I'm like, I prefer to stay outside. I have to wonder what would have happened if I went up there. We are in the safest country on Earth, by the way. There is figuratively nothing horrible that could happen to me, but I have to wonder, you know? Anyway, we walked like 500 feet down the street, and then we like sit under this it was like a square platform thing. So, like, it wasn't a bench, but like it seemed like kind of designed for people to sit on. Anyway, we sat down there, continued. She kept trying to tell me things about myself that would apply to anyone, and then eventually she starts switching to like giving me this Korean history lesson, and it was mostly stuff I already knew. Like, she drew the Korean flag, and I'm like, by the fact that I knew it was called Taegukgi, she should know that I know everything about it already. But she's like, no, this is the fire, and this is the ice, and this is the life, and this is the death, you know? And like, and like, she went through what all the 4 corners mean. I can't recite what the 4 corners mean, but like, I've seen the definition before, like, anyway. Like, it just keeps on ranting on and on and on, and then eventually she's finally like, would you like to learn more? And I'm like, girl, it's 1:30 a.m. I'm trying to go to bed, you know what I'm saying? But this was fun talking to you. Do you want to take a picture together? She's like, no, I do not look good. I'm like, I think you look great. And like, she seemed genuinely surprised that I would say something like that. I mean, I guess it kind of did fit the personality she was kind of representing. Like, she had, like, inexpensive looking clothes on. She had little to no makeup. Like, I could believe that maybe she doesn't actually believe that she's beautiful, even though she totally is. But, like, it also goes along with the idea that she's, like, trying to scam me or something. So, either way, like, I haven't really gotten much information. But, she's like, it's a shame, I really wanted to continue talking to you. I'm like, well, let's exchange contact information, and then you can text me the rest. Or we could maybe have a phone call later. She's like, no, it has to be in person. And so, I'm like, well, sorry. And she's like, do you have time tomorrow? And I'm like, yeah, I haven't bought my train ticket yet. I could meet tomorrow morning. And she's like, okay, perfect. Let's plan to meet at, Samyeon Station, if that's close for you. I'm like, yeah, that's close for me. So we plan to meet at, Samyeon Station. I think it was exit 4. She gave me her Kakao talk, and she had no profile picture, and her name was So Young, and I hadn't asked for her name up to this point, so I'm like, oh, So Young. She's like, yes, So Young. Like, So Young. Because the Young and Young, it's like the same syllable in Korean. It's like, you write it, like, what's written there can be pronounced either way. It means the same thing. So, anyway, like, it kind of, like, goes along with the scammer idea. Like, you would make a profile you're too lazy to take a picture on, and then like, because you can't warn anyone if you just have a blank profile with no picture. And then also just like the fact that it was like the name was like supposed to be a joke, So Young. I don't think that was her real name. Anyway, the next morning, I'm like, hey, before we meet today, I want to understand what you're getting out of it. How does this benefit you? And then she says, I want to teach you things, and then it can help you to live better and be happier. And I'm like, I understand why you think this is good for me, but why is this good for you? 2 hours go by, no response. So, at that point, like, we're about an hour before we said we were going to meet up, and I'm like, hey, I've decided not to meet today. It was nice talking to you. And then, I don't remember if I said anything else, but... Oh, he got it in. Kucheryavii's a good driver, by the way. Alright, I think we leave it about the 17 mark? We'll see. Like, and so that was it, and I have to wonder what would have happened if I met up with her. But, yeah, that was the story. I thought it was a pretty crazy story. It could have been even crazier if I did any of the dangerous shit. Alright, let's see. Alright, pin did get pulled, but I'm the closest person to it, so should have no problem winning this. It's a level 10 behind me, I think. By the fact that you like got closer to me, it should be a level 10. Oh, no, it could be a level 9. Pretty much keeping pace with them now. Oh, I got through there way better than he did. Or the map zoomed in, I'm not sure. Am I finally gonna win a game where I tell the story about Crazy Busan Girl? Oh, I almost hit the tree! Alright, we get the win. Crazy game. Crazy game, but 3/4 of it was standing still.